boy.
To clinch her second title of the season. Indeed. Brandon. There it is. Nice. Bang.
Winning shot. Simo.
Good afternoon, bowling fans. Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, HP Lanes. We are here for the 2025 PWBA Greater Columbus Regional Step Ladder Finals. 4 bowlers remain, 3 left-handers versus a sole right-hander. Who will emerge victorious and find themselves at the regional showdown in Orlando, Florida later on this season? Curtis Von Kruger here, joined by 3-time PWBA champion and USBC Queens champion, Julia Bond. Julia, we've been calling the action all day, and it comes down to 4 players.
Right, and I'm really personally excited for this step ladder. I think it's amazing to have 3 lefties and then to see a lone righty. I feel like we don't get to see that super often, so I'm really excited to see how this shakes down.
Well, Cara Mangiola is that lone righty. She is in the 2nd position, so she will be in the next match that we see. Before then, Brianna Andrew and Trisha Reed take the lanes, both lefties. Both had different paths to the top 4. Trisha kind of hanging on at the end, while Brianna made a huge charge.
Right, and it makes me curious about how this first match is going to be. Is Trisha going to, rely on her experience on fresh and get out the gate super quick, or is, Brianna Andrews going to do something different than when she started with to, get going on something a little bit faster?
Well, she had a trio of 270 games to finally make the top 4 today. So Brianna Andrew definitely needs to figure out something on the fresh.
Right. And I feel confident that she's going to do it. When you have the 3, 270s out there, I feel like that gives you quite a bit of confidence coming into the step ladder.
Well, the winner of that match will take on Cara Mangiola, who started the day on fire, firing an 826 series to start the day, but some late lane troubles only lands her in 2nd place. Had some troubles with the transition, but that's not going to be a problem during this step ladder.
Yeah, no, she's the only righty. So, I think she just has to keep doing, again, rely on that experience from this morning and, make good shots. And, we know Cara is that kind of player. She's definitely gutsy and she has some grit. So I really expect to see Cara shine today.
Well, whoever wins that match will take on Lindsay Furnus, who had a late charge as well, not to get into the top 4, but to take over that lead, that number 1 spot, taking it over in the final match. She will be in our championship match, another left-hander as well. But right now we're getting started with the action. Brianna Andrew and Trisha Reed. And don't forget, folks, we will be giving away 2 bowling balls. Correction, 3 bowling balls. I was going to say 2 bowling balls after the next match. And a single bowl, we're going to give away one bowling ball. We're going to give one away after this match and then 2 before the final match, just to make it more simple for everybody. And a solid strike there.
Good start
by Reed. What is it like to get up there at your first shot on this step ladder, to get up there and just throw one good like that?
Oh, amazing. And you can see it on Trisha's face. You could see her literally exhale that breath. So it's a good feeling. She's off to a good start.
As good a start as you can ask for. 10 in the pit. Now Brianna Andrew looks to match. She delivers. And crushes the rack herself.
Good response.
Both players taking, looks like, similar lines to the pocket, except it looks like, is Brianna in the purple? It's a purple ball, but I don't
know.
think it's an actual. I don't think it's urethane.
I don't
No, it's
think it
not.
is. Nope.
It's not. It's reactive. I would have been surprised if we found her in urethane.
I know that would have gone against everything we saw earlier.
Ooh, wrap 10
It
or excuse me,
shook.
7. That was a good. Hey, that's when you're like, hey, I threw it good.
Yeah. Really nothing too much to change. Good shot. She'd probably take that shot 8 more times.
And you can see the 7-pin here. Just right. Look, even gave it a little tap. And the conversion is good. All right, Trisha Reed stepping up for her second shot. All eyes on her now. Gave us a little sample there, and with a great shot in the first. Let's see how she follows things up. Oh,
Nice.
it slaps out the 7-pin. She has a lot of local. She's local here, so she has a lot of support in the building.
That means a lot.
Absolutely.
You know, when you make a step ladder like this and you have, you know, your friends, your family in the back cheering for you.
I like Trisha's balance at the line. I think she's very solid at the line. She probably has a little problems chasing her swing a little bit sometimes, but she stays back really well, gets out of it clean, and
nice.
3 in a row. Now a little early pressure here on Brianna Andrew.
Yeah, I feel like a strike here would be really good for her. Keeps her in it.
You don't want to fall behind too quick and allow your opponent to feel a little bit of comfort.
Right. Anytime you can apply a little bit of pressure, no matter how small, goes a long ways. Nice.
There we go. Kind of sends them to the left, excuse me, to the right, and gets the job done. Strike there for Andrew in the third. We had a couple of some good runs there in Rochester at some of the tournaments.
Yeah, it's no surprise that she's continuing the good shot making and the success into this event. You know, she, I would say, is still in pretty peak form.
Well, she threw that one good. And the results show a great response here by Andrew. Comes back with a double. Now Trisha Reed says, well, I've got no room to, she's not going to miss, so I've got no room to miss.
Right.
Reed looking for the front 4. She got that one rolling. Oh, wow. Kind of that squasher.
Nice. Little hip action there.
Oh, yeah.
Off her hand. She wasn't too sure about it.
I thought she kind of got it going a little left, it felt like, a little early. And that it didn't want to climb up the hill. But it got there.
Got it.
It just got there. Trying to make it 5 and keep the pressure on. Oh,
Okay.
Hey, breaks it up.
Good 8.
It's a hard 8 right there.
Not sure if that was trying to compensate. We got the other one a little left. That one was a little bit more in front of us. Yeah, a little more at it. High friction surface, it just picks up and
Yeah.
goes through the head pin.
Covers the spare. Those are not easy to shoot. This is what we're shooting on. It looks like it says 45 feet, but don't be deceived. Why is that, Julia?
Well, if you can look at where the drop brush is at the 35 foot, so the pattern is actually mostly buffed out oil. A lot of the oil is on the front part of the lane, so it plays more like a short pattern. And so we saw a lot of girls start further on the gutter this morning. And then with the lefties, that's something we're going to see. Oh my
goodness,
gosh.
that is... Sorry to interrupt, but man, that unfortunate break.
Man.
Just deflected.
It's one of those hard ones where, like, you're in the pocket, but that deflection, it, there's an element of it kind of burning up enough,
Well, she had an opportunity to take a little momentum onto her side, and unfortunately was rewarded with a 7-9. So now the max she can bowl is 246. Meanwhile, Trisha Reed can bowl 278. So I feel like this is a big shot here. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
What did we see there?
That's nice to get some help.
She crumbles the 6-10. It's like she got that one high, and it just sends it off the sidewall and takes down the 6-10. That's got to pick up. Oh. See, she doesn't have to throw it dead lace perfect.
Right.
And she's getting it there.
Yeah, and that's key. Like, if you can throw it not your best and still get that carry and pin action, that definitely loosens you up a bit.
Well, a strike here, and it puts Brianna Andrew on notice immediately. Take dominant control. I feel like this.
Okay.
Well, that changes everything. She needs to get 2 of them here.
Yeah, this.
Getting 2 is important.
Yeah. Yeah, always go for the count.
So now this game's wide open again for Bree. And she grabs 2.
Nice, got the wood. I wonder if Bree wasn't maybe her best shot, but it was a decent shot, and goes a little high and gets the strike, and then Trisha goes over there and goes high. I wonder if that tells Bree.
Hey, I need to make a move on this lane.
Mm-hmm. And if the ball kind of burned up a little bit on this right lane, I wonder if that just means a move on both lanes.
Well, she left the 7-9 previously on this lane. Oh,
Nice.
She got it to tip the corner there just a little bit more.
Great response. Your opponent makes, a little bit of air.
And see,
jump on it.
those are the frames where you've got to believe her tour experience is coming into play.
Yeah, she's been doing this for too long, and she's seen that too often.
And Team USA.
Yeah, you just got to stay in your lane, keep doing what you're doing. But if your opponent leaves that door open, that's your chance.
Yeah,
just to strike, figuratively and literally.
You got to strike. Another strike here would tip the scales.
Nice.
And now a big 8th and 9th frame as these two opponents are going in tied. technically not tied yet because Brianna has not thrown a shot in the 9th. But
Back in it.
their scores, their top max scores, are both 246. It's got to move, and it does. How big is this 9th frame?
Oh, huge to set it
I
up.
mean, good. Look at that. Wrap perfectly taps it on the 7. No doubt.
Yeah. If she sets this up, then, you know, it puts the pressure back on Bree to do the same thing.
Well, then she'll
You know.
know exactly what she needs to do in the 10th frame. And you got to feel like Bree's in a position where she's going to need to strike out.
Yes.
Uh-oh, she didn't like it.
Oh,
my
gosh.
goodness. She
Yeah.
crosses over to get the huge, inconceivably crucial shot in the
Yes.
9th frame.
Right? And now she just gets to sit and watch what Bree does.
Brianna Andrew cannot win the match right now. All she can do is put on the pressure, and here it is, crosses over, slaps out the 4-pin. Andrew needs the 9th. Oh my
gosh. Speechless.
I'm shocked. To see 1 is just absolutely brutal.
I know, I got to get up in here.
I thought it was good off of her
It
hand.
was. It just.
And it just laid there. And you've got to feel like that's
heartbreaking.
That's heartbreaking, and that's it for Brianna Andrew. 212 max score, 246. So, yeah, even an open, she needs count. Yeah, Trisha Reed would need 9 miss to win if Brianna Andrew strikes out. Unbelievable. She could
Nice.
easily have a 8-bagger right now.
Oh, 100%.
Like, she bowled a good enough game. And it's funny how things work, right? Trisha, comparatively, crosses over, trips out the 4-7 on a Brooklyn to get her double.
Mm-hmm.
And Brianna puts 1 square in the pocket. And it's just the way it works sometimes. To keep her honest.
Nice.
Hey, you know what?
You never know.
You got to keep her honest, right?
Yeah.
She sends 1 high. Like, there's a lot of things that could happen. We're not going to speak those things into existence. But she is keeping her honest.
Yep.
But Trisha's bowled a heck of a game.
Oh, for sure. You know, this just speaks to Bree's, you know, mental game and attitude. You know, she could have easily have gone until after the first one. But to come back, shoot the next 3, have it happen again, and then potentially shut out this 10th just to, you know, do something.
Yeah. But like I said. Okay. So now
All right.
she needs 8. Well, it actually only needs 8 guarantees a tie. 9 is a winner. Anything less? For the win. And there it is.
Good job.
Trisha Reed will advance to face Cara Mangiola in our semifinal match. Now, don't go anywhere, folks. We will be giving away a bowling ball, a Brunswick bowling ball, in honor of Brianna Andrews' gutsy performance. Man,
Good
that
place for
that
it.
I am shocked.
Yeah.
It was
Again, makes me curious about, again, this right lane. You know, how's it going to develop, you know, for Trisha? And then what are we going to see Lindsay on that? Because that was crazy.
yeah, I to leave not one but two 7-9s in a single game
Yeah.
is, I mean, she bowled a fantastic. That's one of the best 210 games you'll ever see.
Yep, she threw it great.
All right, before we get to the next match, let's hear from one of our proud sponsors, Lane Talk.
I wonder if I bowl better on the shark pattern or the cheetah pattern. What if you could compare anything? Like when I play on lane 5 or 6, before and after a mid-game snack, wearing boxers, briefs, or nothing.
Analyze any factor of your game with our new comparison tool.
All right, folks, thanks from our sponsors here, Lane Talk. But we are about to give away a Brunswick bowling ball. Brunswick is the leader in bowling balls, shoes, equipment, and apparel. Find out the latest products, promotions, and news from Brunswick and shop online at brunswickbowling.com or through your local pro shop today. All right, folks, when we have this giveaway, make sure you're out of full screen so you can see the prompt on the lower left-hand side of your screen. Go ahead and click enter. You'll see two things. You'll see a giveaway is about to begin, and then you'll see a countdown for when the giveaway does begin. Once it begins, click the button. That's all you got to do. You're automatically entered into the drawing for the bowling ball. And here we go. So now we have Cara Mangiola. And again, if I'm her, I'm checking that to make sure my shot's there, like that. That's all I got to see.
Yeah.
What does Cara have to do here to emerge victorious over a Trisha Reed who just put up a decent number?
Yeah, no, 230 is no joke. So I would, if I was Cara, that tells me, you know, I'm the only one on the right side. So my line is there, and I feel good about it. But you know you got to throw some pretty good shots against Trisha. She has some good carry. You know, she didn't have to throw it perfect. But also, I don't think Cara has to throw it perfect either.
No.
So I think it might be a match where it's whoever blinks first.
Or whoever is cursed by those more.
Yeah.
Here's a look at the standings after 8 games. Lindsay Furnus is our tournament leader. She led the day with 256 over. Cara Mangiola is our second seed, and you will see her in just a few moments as she takes on Trisha Reed. Brianna Andrew finished third, is going to finish fourth, but qualified third. And Trisha Reed will be moving on to take on Cara Mangiola. Summer Jasmine just right outside, shot a huge game, her final game, but it was not enough to overcome Trisha Reed's 159 over. And as you can see, Summer finished 125 over. So Cara Strong was in the mix most of the day, and with a couple of weak games toward the end, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it. She fell a little bit short. We feel like she didn't quite move in fast enough, maybe.
Right. I think it was a case of being a little bit conservative, you know, sticking with the game plan for too long when it wasn't really working anymore. And so when she made that initial move, it was better, but we still went high. So I guess what I'm trying to say is she was still behind it. When she made the bigger move, she waited so long that when she finally made it, she still needed to move more.
Yeah, and convincing yourself that you have to move that much is
It's
hard.
Yeah.
Casey, you are the winner of the Brunswick Bowling Ball. Congratulations. Our marketing department will be in contact with you within the next couple of weeks. Make sure you check your mail, check your spam folder and other places like that. Sometimes those emails can sneak up in there. But keep an eye out there for a message from our marketing team. Congratulations again, Casey. We're going to give away 2 more bowling balls following the conclusion of this match, and that's from Storm and Motive. So don't go anywhere for that. Well, if you like what you see here, you'll like next week even better, because you'll get to catch Emil Williams Jr. The PWBA Regional Fund continues next week with the PWBA Peoria Regional. Catch Emil Williams Jr. and Courtney Ermish on the call to see who will secure their spot into match play at the PWBA Regional Showdown in December. You're not going to want to miss that. Player gets a chance to win entry fees for an entire season. That's a nice little cash prize right there.
That is sweet.
All right, bowling fans, they have their warm-up shots in. Kara has elected to begin the match on the left lane. Kara Mangiola.
Ooh.
Pick out your favorite here. Let me hear you, Columbus, one more time.
I don't know. I feel like I'd make somebody finish on the right lane.
Competitors, when the arrows are up, you may begin.
Yeah, very interesting.
Still in that, she changed balls. She was using a different ball this morning when she shot the 820. And it's so easy to make the assumption that she's just going to shoot big scores like that again. But she's in a different bowling ball here. She switched to it.
Yeah, you never know. And like in the step ladder, it's always different, especially with her being the lone righty. They're nice.
And she gets the little mixer to carry early. Let's see how Trish takes care of this. And this lane's going to be even a little bit more different because Lindsay Furnus has had an opportunity to bowl on it a little bit too. And she says no problem.
Yep, strong at the line. Great off her hand. Just
10 in the pit.
Yep, just camp right there for a little bit.
Rinse and repeat. It looks like she went to a different ball.
Interesting. If she feels like this left lane is going, maybe you want something to control it a little bit more.
She came up high a couple of times on this lane. Oh,
wow.
Yes, let's go. Trickle it down and count it 10. Trisha Reed starting out with a nice double. Seems like something nice. Trying to match. And she does.
Good.
Yeah, that was one of the better shots I've seen her throw on that lane.
Yep. That was the care from this morning.
Yep. Strong hand position at the bottom. Out really nice.
Just walks right into the pocket.
All right, Kara Mangiola. Again, shot 826 for 3. this morning on the fresh. Has an opportunity to bowl on a little bit more of the fresh as well. And again, when you're carrying that, yes, please.
Yes. Again, I would think that would loosen you up. You have one lane that threw it great, went 10 back on. The other one, you come in with a little bit of this wall shot mixer, and it carries. Feels good.
She's got to feel like she has to pace with Trisha here, who has shown a lot of resolve and talent, keeping things. Oh. Little,
Nice.
just a little lean there. Lean on the 7-pin, and it falls. Beautiful shot. A little bit of that deflection. You saw the little bit of the deflection there. Do you make a move off of that, maybe?
No, it's hard. She's been striking over there. I would run it back. I would run it back as long as I can.
Uh-huh. All right.
So until that 7 stays up there, I say you just keep trying. Go back to the well.
Go back to the well. And it pushes through. 4 in a row. What a strong start here. She is not backing down.
No.
And the audience is getting into it, too. I love it.
Yeah. It's nice having the hometown favorite. You know, continuing to put the pressure on Kara to keep up.
And she'll step up, trying to make it 4 in a row to match Trisha. Will it move? Oh.
Nice.
She's got that right lane dialed in.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why she wants to finish there.
Right, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, she's the bowler. She's the one that's up there. So she must have saw something on that right lane that she really, really liked.
I like her pre-shot routine. It kind of keeps her grounded, slows her down.
It's very consistent.
And to serve right back to Trisha. Kara Mangiola going for 5 in a row. For the nickel.
Oh, that one traveled
Wow.
uphill.
That one made a trek. It needed a Sherpa to get up that mountain, but it found its way home. Front 5. Look at this little mixer here. Chugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga-lugga. Oh, just gets there. Just gets there. Choo-choo. Yes, it did. Oh.
Okay.
See. We needed the move.
Yep.
So now you've seen the 7-pin.
Yeah, that would tell me, ball starting to burn up a little bit.
She's using 2 different balls, right? Like she's using this dark ball on the one lane and then the reddish ball on the, I don't know the names of them.
Yeah, I don't either. And then there's a chance that now that if this ball is starting to burn up on the right lane, maybe if the ball she's using on the left lane is a little bit cleaner, there's a chance that she just uses them on both now.
On both lanes, yeah. Because I feel like she wanted the ball to push more on 15. Yeah, see, different ball.
And again, I'm usually for, doing the 2-ball thing. Like, I'm all for it. So if she just wants to make a move on the right lane, but keep what she's doing on the left lane, I'm all for it.
Trying to get back on the strike train. And that one came up high. Lucky to break up the nastier stuff there. But the 6-10 does still stand. Now Kara's got a big opportunity here.
Yep. She can put the hammer down.
And what do we think happened here?
Look good there. You just see it starting to pick up.
Hook
I think,
twice.
yeah, just picking up a little bit quicker than when she wanted.
Can't afford to miss the spare, and she doesn't. So now Kara can step up and take firm control over this match. A strike here does it. You got nice control. You've got a spare to give at least.
Right, and this is the lane that I would say that her ball reaction is pretty
Great.
dang good on.
Yeah.
So to get this one before going back on that left lane would be really, really nice.
Yeah. Trying to make it the front six. It's gonna. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
She's got room. Her swing is so loose.
Yes.
When she's bowling on that lane.
Yep, beautiful shot at the arrows. Ball slows down at the right time. 10 back.
It's a thing of beauty to watch.
Right.
And for all Tricia knows, she might be out of wood.
Yeah. See what Kara does on this left lane. Because we had kind of that struggle up the hill.
Okay.
I think we stayed. I think we stayed in the same spot and, again, went back into that well.
Until you see it not carry.
Yep. So that's kind of that flat 10. So that would tell me.
Look at the way that this 6-pin just... And she's just pointing it and spinning it off the gutter. And then the 6-pin just falls back. It's never good when it falls backwards.
Yeah, no. That's your big sign that...
Here's your sign.
Yep. Here's your sign.
Needs this 10-pin. And she has it. All right. Now, Trisha Reed, she knows that these next two frames are pretty crucial. Because can I put some pressure on Kara and make her think about her shots? Or is she just going to have to keep it clean and she gets to take it home? So you know what she wants to do here. I feel like she threw
Nice.
She threw a good shot on the right lane. She left that 7-pin before, but it looks like she's made a little bit of a move and
Yeah, great shot. And she didn't ball change.
Nope.
She kept with the same thing, so we're still 2-balling it. Rolled it real nice.
I can imagine sometimes it's really hard to get off a piece of equipment if it's in the pocket.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And, you're like, I know this can strike.
Yeah, especially in this scenario. Like, you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
So you got to do what you think is right and you're comfortable with seeing.
To put the pressure on Kara. Oh!
Nice.
And we've seen those little light house hits really do some work here in these matches.
Yeah, it's nice to see her make that move off of the 610 from the last time she was over there. And again, and take the mixer.
I think Kara's going to change balls here. And you can see that little off-the-wall mixer. Everything kind of falling to the right. It is a 12-pin match in favor of Kara Mangiola. That can change right here.
Oh. That was some...
It is.
That was some funny carry.
Now, things get real interesting.
she'll have to make a decision coming back in that 10th frame. What kind of shot did she make? Does she feel like she could throw it better? Does she feel like that ball slowed down?
I didn't think it was a bad shot off of her hand.
No.
It just kind of, as we said, it kind of wiggled down lane.
Yeah, so she has a decision to make.
Takes care of the administrative work, if you will. Kara needs a strike here to ensure that it's no more than just a one-pin match. She cannot be shut out if she strikes here. This has been kind of her trouble lane. If she were to have a trouble lane in a game of two marks.
Yeah, I would agree. Right. Is it going to be another mixer?
Oh,
nice.
Ooh,
No doubter.
Got it.
Kind of a little
Got it
late
there.
at 10, but
I mean, it was
Nice.
clean off of her hand, and she threw it where she needed to. And here's the down and distance, folks. Kara cannot be shut out, but Trisha Reed can step up and throw 4 in a row here. So if she throws the next 4, Kara Mangiola would need to strike out in the 10th to win. Shot of the match here so far. What a
nice.
wow. Not too big, not getting too small in the big moments, right? She's rising to the occasion and throwing shots when she needs to.
Very clutch.
That's a huge shot right there, because that basically makes the 10th frame be the deciding frame. So
Yep, so right now her job is to put as much pressure on Kara as she can. So I would take my time, breathe.
Kara basically has to match whatever Trisha Reed does at this point in time. There's the first one. And that one feels so utterly crucial.
Yeah.
Right?
That was a big moment for her.
267 max score. 268 max score for Kara. Here we go. And just
Nice.
a really pretty shot. Just how you draw it up. She just said, give me 2 more of those, right like that. With some emotion,
Ooh.
Trisha Reed
Love it.
throws down the second one in the 10th.
Again, we talked about it earlier. That second one in the 10th.
How huge is
Like
that second
that
one?
feels like incredible. The
Yeah.
momentum.
Absolutely. This shot's still crucial. This can force 3 strikes on Kara's good lane. Although she had a troublesome 7-pin. Needs them all. What
Nice.
a finish by Trisha Reed. You can't ask for anything more than that.
That's icy.
That is icy cold.
And she's done everything she could possibly do. So now
And
she just has to sit and
She just threw a 6-bagger. She bowled 267, and she's on the bench with an opportunity to be done for the day. That's just absolutely incredible how well both of these players have performed. Kara Mangiola needs every single pin No less. There's the first one,
Nice.
and here's that decision.
Yep.
When that decision comes into play, right? What lane did I want to finish on? I saw something on that right lane, like you said earlier, that made me say, hey, no, I've got something on this lane.
Yep.
And now, go ahead.
Well, as a player, you're just trusting your gut. I mean, you only get so many shots in practice. And, again, I just think that's a testament to Kara and what she was seeing, to trust herself enough to be like, this is the lane that I want. And being able to go up there and back it up.
Well, that decision could absolutely pay dividends right here, as Kara Mangiola needs to get the next two. We could have a tie here. There is every bit of possibility of a tie. That's in, and she gets it to shake. She didn't like that shot off her hand. She did not like that shot off her hand. You saw her reaction immediately. And it was just one was like, "What I do that for?" Look.
Yeah, we're gonna see it off her hand. Yep, steps out of it. The arms
You
are
see
swinging.
the body language.
Give us the can opener.
Let's go. All right. It all comes down to this. Trisha Reed posted at 267. Kara Mangiola has the opportunity to bowl 268 and beat her by 1 pin, but she needs a strike in the 10th frame in order to do it. And here we go. There's the shot. It looks good. What an absolute, just dead solid, perfect. Kara Mangiola wins with a 268.
What a match. Again, icy, both of them.
What?
Like, that is... You just got to tip your hat to both of them.
I mean,
Crazy.
Trisha bowled as good a game as you could ask.
Yeah.
She had one mistake, and that was leaving the 8 count instead of a 9 count. And it came back. And what about the veteran, savvy decision-making of Kara Mangiola to start on the left lane and finish on the right lane?
Yeah, amazing. And again, that just is a testament
Here's
to
the winning.
Kara.
Here's the winning shot one more time. 10
It's going
in
high,
the-
too.
that-
Oh, my
it's-
God.
I mean, it was 10 in the pit, but
Yeah.
it was a spot high on that head pin. Oh my goodness, my veins are going now.
Yeah.
Well, I've said it the entire day. I love this pattern. I love this scoring pace. And so, how about we give you a little word from one of the people who helped make these patterns possible, Kegel. All right, Kegel is the official lane maintenance provider of the United States Bowling Congress and the PWBA. All right, folks, we're getting ready to give away, I'm getting the word from my producer, a Motive bowling ball. A Motive bowling ball. So another raffle here. Remember to get out of full screen, let it go. Click on the submit entry button once you see it, once you're out of full screen. That it should be getting ready to be live here. Don't, again, remember, click out of full screen. All right, well, we knew that Kara Mangiola had the opportunity to capitalize on the amazing ball reaction she experienced in the first part of the day. This is right on average with what we saw her shoot in the first 3 games, where she shot 260, 260, 270, or something around that. She here comes out, prize off a 268. Nobody's touching the side of her lane.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing if you're Kara?
I think, especially how down to the wire that match came down to. If I'm Kara, I'm trying to get the breathing back to steady. As amazing as it was to win that match, she has to come back and do it again. And so just kind of find your center again, get grounded. You know, lane's not really changed. She only has one more game to go. So keep it simple as much as possible and try to stay as present as possible too.
I think that's sage advice. You know, you just threw a heater. You can't let that emotion get you too far up or too far down. You got to just find a centering spot and try to calm down.
Right, and you know, Lindsay, you know, had the opportunity to watch where Trisha was. Trisha showed her the blueprint. Really, you know, she made a lot of good shots.
Congratulations, Laura. You just won yourself a Motive bowling ball. Our marketing department will be reaching out to you directly within the next couple of weeks. Keep a lookout for that email, and also keep a lookout in your spam folder. Sometimes it likes to end up there. So congratulations on the new Motive bowling ball. All right, and why don't we before this match gets started, I want to take a look at a word from our other sponsor, Storm Bowling.
What is it about bowling that captivates us so much? Mastery of the game is impossible, but perfection is just within reach. Success seems to lie 60 feet ahead, but the real battle takes place 6 inches between your ears. So if no matter how many times you fail, you would still do anything, and I mean anything, just to get 1% better. We know exactly how you feel.
All right, be prepared. Yet another bowling ball giveaway coming your way right now. Storm Bowling. Storm is the leading manufacturer of high-performance bowling balls. Visit stormbowling.com to pick your next storm bowling ball, and always remember to bowl up a storm. All right, same rules apply with this one, you folks. You heard me say it a couple of times before. Get out of full screen, and you will be able to see the next giveaway. Enter the submit entry when you see it pop up on your lower right-hand side or left-hand side of your screen, and you will automatically be entered in to win this Storm bowling ball. Giving away all the equipment.
All right, bowling fans, this is it.
All right.
Match here. Kara Mangiola will face our tournament leader, Lindsay Furnus. How about a round of applause for these two? One of these two ladies is trophy today. Pick up your favorite player, Chairman.
And our tournament director just made the announcements, and we're ready to go. It's going to be Lindsay Furnus versus Kara Mangiola. It looks like she's going to. Interesting.
I know that's
She's
what
making her start on the left lane.
And again, if Lindsay feels like she has a better look, you know, on the left lane, more power. Again, how do you decide? Do you
take over her look or your look?
Right. So the fact that she's letting Kara end on her good lane.
Well, here's the deal. She shot 268. So, I mean, we're talking, quote unquote, bad lane, as if, you know, she didn't strike on this lane once.
Right.
Right.
She just mixed one.
She literally struck as many times on this. Well, not as many, but she missed once on that lane. So if I'm Lindsay, then I'm saying, well, then I'm going to do what's best for me. Mm-hmm. So she obviously feels like that left lane is a better lane for her. What would you do?
I would follow your advice. I would be out looking for myself. Where's my best look?
Yeah. And I think that's an athlete mentality. Good shot there.
Good start.
By Lindsay. And as an athlete, I think it's a mentality, right? Am I looking for her to lose the match, or am I looking for me to win the match? And I know you don't want to win sitting down.
No.
Here's a look at that last shot real quick. We'll get to it maybe.
Ooh.
Oh.
She walked it off. I was really believing her.
I thought she had me sold.
Oh.
And she misses. That is
Interesting.
an easy, not easy, but like some breathing room there early for Kara. It takes a lot of pressure off of her early.
I know.
Congratulations to Lynn on winning the new Storm bowling ball. Again, one of our members from our communications department will be in touch, their marketing department, and they will let you know what you need to do to get that new Storm bowling ball. Congratulations. And Kara looking to make it 2. And that just...
Capitalize it. You know, make her feel that mistake.
I've got to feel like, I mean, this is literally exactly what we saw the first 3 games, right? Just mashing on it up the corner. And if you have that, what else could you ask for?
Right. Now it's all about quiet mind and just repeatability.
Execute, execute, execute. She knows her shot's not going to change much.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Does it feel
have
like
some
she's
hope.
getting away with some?
Maybe a little bit. That was a little more kind of up the lane. It was a little bit more pointed than I think she meant.
It's very interesting to start to see. I think you're starting to see the lefties. They've had to deal with a lot of transition. And here she just shook that one out, and that was just high flush.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good job. Back on it. And I just wonder if that was just a little bit of nerves, maybe on Lindsay's end.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the spare. You know, we're already, again, nothing wrong with walking off shots, but you're already walking off shots, and I'm just wondering if the energy was already
a little frenetic.
Yeah. And then it just kind of transferred to the spare, but I would expect, you know, Lindsay to buckle down right here.
She has a very minimal pre-shot routine. She kind of just steps up and goes. That's trouble.
Yeah, that was asking
a lot
for it to come a long way.
And it already feels like Kara has the opportunity to really just make things painful here. And then make her opponent do all the sweating.
Yes.
And Lindsay steps up to pick up her 3-pin. She delivers, and it looks good.
Good spare.
All right, Julia. Now, how many regionals do you have?
Oh, gosh. If my memory serves, I have 3 titles.
That sounds right to
I
me.
believe. I think I also won the regional showdown, so I think
did.
I'm counting that in my 3.
I'm definitely counting that in your 3.
So yeah, the regional showdown is amazing. So it'll be really cool to see, you know, the winner of this match. They have the opportunity to compete.
You get to go visit Orlando in December. That's
Beautiful.
just, I mean,
It's really nice. You know your opponent made a mistake with an open. Go strike, spare, and to go up and just lace it and go 10 back. Like, she's like, I'm not afraid to pour
No.
this on.
no, not even a little bit. She's almost I think she's relishing it. I think there's a bit of enjoyment. And if you don't enjoy just piling it on, then what are we doing? What are we doing here? But matches can swing in the blink of an eye. And things that you think are done deals can all of a sudden be in a couple of frames, be a lot closer than you thought they would be.
Yep, the importance of staying present. Don't want to get too ahead of yourself. Nice.
She can start getting a little ahead.
Maybe a little bit now.
A little ahead of herself.
I would really like to see it. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to, but I would really like to see her get all of them. Get that nice little
that little
$1,000
cha-ching,
bonus.
cha-ching, $1,000 bonus. Any player who shoots 300 is entitled to a $1,000 bonus, courtesy of the BPAA, I want to say.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, an Andy Verapapa one doesn't count because right now she actually has 9 in a row from going on from last game.
Could try to appeal it.
I don't think it'll work. All right. I feel like this is a must strike for Lindsay. She needs this entire back. She needs the entire back half of the game. That's a parlay. Maybe that's what she needs to get things going in a better direction and kind of calm down a little bit.
Yeah. Again, capitalized, got the double. That takes care of the open. So we're essentially back to even a little bit. So go off sheet and just see what we can do.
Shoot your 248. And go from there. Post your number, and if it's good enough, it's good enough. All right. I feel like these two shots could just...
Okay. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
You don't make no corrections?
No, that's smarts. That's for sure.
Seems like
the walk back. The walk back after a solid 8 is just great.
And she covers it. You got to do those routine things in order for success to happen. She couldn't afford, because all of a sudden she misses an easy spare there, and this game tightens up quick.
Wouldn't take too much.
Another dumble by Lindsay and a strike spare by Karen. All of a sudden, we got a game going into the last couple of frames.
Kara can, keep those emotions in check. Again, she handled that solid 8 as best as you can. A little laugh, shake it off, and get right back up there.
And right back up there.
Yep. Good mixer.
And now Lindsay is in a must-strike mode here. Her opponent is posting a number. She can't give any more pins away. She's bowled great all day. Had a runaway Brooklyn on this lane last shot, but still was able to get it to carry. See if she has made the adjustment.
Oh, nice. We're looking more comfortable. But I would hope, you know, a turkey would do that for you.
Yeah, you know, it has a way of calming the nerves. But for her, though, she knows that every shot is as important as the last at this point. And to put, again, she has to try to apply any pressure whatsoever. This shot does it right there. It ratchets it up just a little, just a notch. Oh, and she comes in high, does not split, and leaves the 4-7. And that one, puts her in the 220s if she strikes out. She'd have just pointed that one.
Yeah. Off her hand, you know, there's no hold that's
No.
going to save that.
Kind of what she did on 16 a couple of frames ago. And even with if she makes that spare, this game is very different.
Yes.
Because it's still, there's still enough frames left that something could happen. Where, so now Kara's got to pretty much, I mean, if she stays clean, she's in the 230s. And max score for Lindsay Furnus right now is 226. So a strike here goes a long way in Kara's journey for a regional title. On her good lane.
Nice.
They let her start on that lane.
Yeah. And again, that's the caveat to allowing someone to finish on the lane that they got all three on.
Yep. And this all but seals the deal here. Because a strike here and then even an open in the, yeah.
I still like how Kara's taking her time.
Oh.
And just slowing the moment down.
Yeah. Moment of the match for her right here. And there it is. Kara Mangiola is going to be your 2025 PWBA Greater Columbus Regional Champion.
Super dominant.
Yeah, and what did she averaged? She averaged 270 on the fresh.
Mm-hmm.
A great event here by Lindsay Furnus.
Good job.
She ran into a train, man.
Yeah, no, Kara's a buzzsaw.
Just absolutely mowed him down.
I think in this case, you know, knowing Kara had such a dominant performance on fresh, it would be hard to expect her to make a mistake. It just wasn't going to happen.
And she was your prediction to win.
Mm-hmm.
I was finding it very difficult to pick against her. I will say that.
I know. And she was just so convincing.
Yeah.
To watch earlier. I was just like, I don't see why I just can't run it back.
I still love what Lindsay's doing here.
Mm-hmm. I think that shows a lot of character. You know you're down, you know you've basically lost, but to still go up there.
Now it is.
And throw some good shots.
So what she's at 9:05. It's going to be at 14. Say 15. It is not officially official, as in the numbers haven't gone in the books yet. No, it is. It is
Yeah.
official. It is official because Kara's
She's
she's at 209 right now, or
She has
219. Yeah, and so it is official. Kara Mangiola is the Greater Columbus Regional Champion. Congratulations, Kara! What a performance!
Yeah, amazing.
Our producer just brought it to our attention. Even if she strikes out here, she would not beat her two-game set from the beginning of the day.
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
And when it's your day, it's your day.
Take it.
And the emotions,
no.
the emotions are here. Kara realizes that she's done it.
Oh, I love it. She's so funny.
She is funny.
Taking this again, and I wouldn't expect anything less. You know, this is such a big emotional moment for her, but to still crack a joke. Yeah,
How was that right lane for her?
this is beautiful.
Oh my God.
She's making jokes about her solid 8 and the 300 bonus.
Yeah, it was a solid 8.
Mm-hmm.
What a finish, Kara Mangiola. Unreal. She absolutely deserves every bit of that victory right there. Final thoughts on that match, Julia Baum.
Impressive. It was just amazing to see someone put a dominant performance in qualifying and then finish the job, because I've seen so many times where someone dominates in qualifying but they can't quite cross the finish line. So to watch Kara do it is just amazing.
And what comes to my mind is, how about that 10th frame last match versus Trisha Reed?
Gutsy. Like, that's clutch. Like to win the regional, no matter how it shook down, is amazing. But to know that you needed every single one, at least the first two, to win, like that's just the icing on the cake. How would you want to win any other way? And then to just shoot 279 and just dominance. That's the only word I can think of.
It was one of the more impressive finishes to a match from both players that I've ever seen, right? Where, you have somebody come out, has to throw 4 of them in order to force her opponent to strike out. And I was very impressed by Reed as well.
Right, and I'm remiss in not even mentioning, like, Trisha. That is just amazing to have the guts to throw those back 4, to put her in a position to do that. So you're right, like both players, that just is ice in their veins and super impressive to watch. That just, regardless, Trisha losing that shot, that has to put you, or at least it would put confidence, in my brain that she did up there, she did the thing. And even though it didn't, work in her favor, she still did that. And that's still impressive.
Well, we will get a word from our champion and here just in a little bit, so don't go anywhere. And we will talk with Kara. So how'd you like your first regional?
I thought it was great. I had a great time. I think the regionals are amazing. I think they're a special event. Watching Kara get emotional here at the end, I think that's what it's all about, watching someone get closer to chasing their dreams. So I had a great time.
Well, I enjoyed calling things with you. It was a good time. Yeah, and so now for you, it's back to the lab and some hard work for the collegiate season, but got to get ready for your next PWBA season because it'll be here before you know it.
Oh yeah, it'll go by fast. The collegiate season goes by fast every year. The longer that I've been doing it. Really excited for school to start. As much as I love bowling out on tour, as I've gotten older and with doing this job, it's just really special being able to be involved in collegiate bowling and to get to be a part of the journey for some of those girls. And some of them are just starting the journey. Some of them are, at the end of their journey, and I get to see them go out on tour. So it's really nice. I'm really excited to be a part of it.
We're just waiting on tournament winner Cara Mangiola to make her way over to us. And if you like this, don't worry. We've got more action next week in Peoria. Emil Williams Jr. going to be on the call there with Courtney Ermish. But for now, we have regional titleist Cara Mangiola. Cara, how are you?
I'm great. I've been waiting to sit in here with you guys. I always see you guys on the outside. Now it feels good to sit in here.
Man, first, I just want to dive right in and talk about that semifinal match.
Oh, my God. I literally said before I got up in the 10th, no matter what happened, that it was a crazy match. Like, she threw it great, and, like, she put the pressure on me, and I knew I needed all three, but no matter what happened, I was happy with the outcome because I threw it the best I could. There's nothing else I could do.
She forced you. I mean, she got up and throws 4 beautiful shots. 3 beautiful shots. And you have to get up and what do you do? I notice you have a nice pre-shot routine that you go through. How do you keep yourself kind of in that moment?
To be honest, I don't know how I did that today. I usually get super nervous. I don't know what it was in this last in the finals. I was super calm. I was actually more nervous in qualifying than I was just now, but I was just well, I have to throw it the best I can. I mean, I can't do anything else. I threw it in the pocket every shot. There's nothing more I could do. And I was making my own transition. So I knew that, the last shot was from me. I was alone. So it was nice to have, actually.
So my question for you, we saw you get a little emotional there at the end. What does this regional title do for you? What does it feel like to now be able to call yourself a regional title holder?
It feels great. I have been working really hard. I had a terrible season on tour until we bowled at Gates. I made some changes, and it feels good to, actually have something to show for it. I feel like besides this year, I felt like I was always, around the cut, able to compete, but it feels good to actually showcase what I can do.
Right, and I just want to tell you, you looked like a winner out there. Qualifying and then going through the step ladder, you have the grit. That's what we talk about, when we talked about you earlier. You just have the guts and the grit and the humor and just everything that you're talking about right now, that attitude. That's just winner mindset. So I'm so excited, this win for you and just what that means in the future.
It was, it's crazy that you say that because I feel like I have an angel and a devil on my shoulder. One tells me, you're not good enough, and then the other one's like, no, what are you talking about? You are good enough. So I felt like, that one was the winner today.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you go into that, and it must have felt weird being the only righty, knowing that you, like you said, you created your own transition. So you're going into the title match against the lefty who's had to deal with a whole bunch of transition. What was your mindset going into that? You were just dialed in from the start, and that right lane was beautiful for you.
Oh, yeah, I like the right lane for sure. I know. I hate pen too, so. But it was so weird. I didn't even know that they were all lefties until the last minute. I was like, oh my gosh, they're all lefties. That's so different for me, and it's so different for them. Usually they don't have 2 other people or 3 of them total, so they're gonna have transition while I'm gonna be by myself. I said, no matter what happened, it's all on me because I'm making my own transition. So it was all, I said, just keep the ball in front of you. I put a little bit of surface on each of my balls because I wanted to be able to have, like, a little bit of miss room. So I was able to keep it in front of me. I mean, ball looked good.
What was it about the Fresh that you loved so much? Because you averaged literally 270 on it. Like the first 3 games you averaged 270, and then the 2 stepladder final matches you shoot 270, 260. So although you didn't beat your first,
I know.
Your first 2 games, but hey, try harder.
I blame
next
the
time.
A-pin, really.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
That A-pin was nasty.
Yeah. You know what? I don't really know. So I actually used a different ball in qualifying.
Yeah.
So this was a different ball. I threw that when we started, and I didn't like it. I felt like it was laboring down lane. I didn't really, I was like, last second, I told my mom in summer to grab my Black
saw
Widow
that.
and was like, all right, let's go with that. And like I made sure to keep it over there. I didn't want to throw it on the practice pair. I didn't want it to, I wanted everything to be the same, especially because I was by myself. So I left it over there, took a different ball down there, and it worked in my favor.
It was absolutely impressive to watch and a joy. The semifinal match was one of the funnest matches I've been a part of in a very, very, very long time.
That was fun. I mean, I wouldn't want, like I was saying, like even from the outside, I would have been nervous, and it was actually fun to bowl it. Like you wouldn't think that, I mean, she just shot 267.
Shot almost a perfect game.
I know,
Like,
and like you lose it, but like it was, if you lost like in that, she can't be mad. She threw it amazing. Like it was just all on count really. I mean, she got 8. That was it.
it all came down to just one errant mistake. She picked up her spare, but it wasn't enough. And so winning this it gets you automatic entry into the regional showdown in Orlando. Are you planning on attending?
Oh yeah, I missed the showdown like 2 years in a row by a literal mark. Like when I went and bowled because I didn't win any. So like the last couple of years I was within a mark of making it. So now I can go to Disney, It's always an excuse to go there.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I might be making a trip to Disney. I went to Disney last time we were there. And
Yeah, you have to.
It's phenomenal.
You're just there.
So how can this help you build momentum into the next season as far as the PWBA is concerned? Are you still planning on bowling the PWBA more?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. I am getting married next year in July, so.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna tell him, I just won this, so I should be able to bowl more now. But I am gonna. I mean, it's all kind of easy for me to bowl next year because it's kind of drivable. We have Ohio. We have Gates again, Indianapolis. So it's kind of in favor of me to bowl more.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you out there again. We loved your mic dub.
You caught me at a good time too.
Yeah. Hey, you bowled really good. What's next for you now? Anything else?
Nothing really in the aspects of this. I mean, I have a big tournament back home next weekend. I think it's for like 4,000, so it feels good to go in there. And I'm bowling a doubles tournament with my favorite doubles partner, Haley Carroll. She actually bowled, so maybe we can win that.
All right. Well, folks, I guess, you know what? That'll do it for us right here. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Kara Mangiola. We really appreciate you coming in and stopping by. We will take a brief pause here as we shuffle a couple of things around, but we would like to thank everybody here at HPL. HP Lanes here in Columbus, Ohio. They've done a fantastic job helping us out, facilitating everything that we need here. Just want to take an opportunity to thank everybody over there at HPL, here at HP Lanes here in Columbus. They've done a great job. They facilitated everything and made sure everything was prepared for us, and Gary Joyce did a fantastic job. Want to thank Julia Bond. Julia, thank you for joining us and being a part of our little ragtag crew here on Bowl TV. I'm sure the audience loved you.
Oh, thank you. I hope they did too. I had an amazing time.
And we hope to see you around some more. But other than that, I want to thank the Bowling Proprietors Association of America and the BPAA Board, the United States Bowling Congress, and the USBC Board, Kegel, the official lane maintenance provider of the USBC. All the competitors today who really, I mean, it was a fun step ladder. The matches were good. You couldn't ask for a better, more entertaining field. So thank you to Kara Mangiola for some amazing shots there. But of course, also to the Bowl TV community. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. You guys are the best fans. We couldn't be more blessed than to have you guys as our fan base. So thank you guys so much. We mean that. But for all of us here on Bowl TV, I'm Curtis Von Kruger for Julia Bond, Chase Kaufman here, Dave Schroeder, and Damon Sirocco. We want to say have a good afternoon and good night. And remember, this is Bowl TV, and bowling lives here.